Hello, this is Lynn from Matajan's Herbals, and we're gathering tonight to work with the full moon. I'm doing it a little bit different tonight. I'm still in front of my fireplace, but with the sunshine and the warmth that we're having, I decided to burn my release in my cauldron instead. So that way it's not going to be quite as warm in my house. I have my altar set up with the altar candles for the quarters, all in the correct position for the directions. I have my goddess candle. I also have a moonstone for the full moon, and then I have the salt, the water, and the incense to cast the circle, and obviously a fire starter and a candle snuffer. So this is the setup that I'm going to use tonight. And if you have your altar set up and you want to follow around with me, that is wonderful. If you aren't wanting to follow around with me in casting the circle, please realize that through the virtual magic of the Facebook Live, my circle includes everybody who was here. Now, last night, we didn't have a circle. It was just a class, but we had somebody watching us from Australia, and so what we are going to do is we are going to cast a very large circle. Please recognize the energy that as I cast that circle, and put your love and your energy into that circle as well. Do you have your release? I'm going to give you just a minute to write one in the event you don't have it. So get your release ready. And then we're going to go ahead and start. So one of the things that I've decided to do is, even after we are released to meet, I am going to go ahead and continue doing these moons on Facebook as well. So we'll take the camera to the parks, and we'll do them at the parks as well. But there's enough people that have been watching the moon and participating with us that are not able to come to the local parks, that we're going to continue again to make the large extended circle so that everybody can do this. Okay, so if we are ready, I am going to go ahead and start casting the circle, and you reach out with your energy to feel mine as it comes to your direction, okay? I walk this circle once around to cleanse and consecrate the ground. I walk this circle once again between the worlds all time can bend. And with the incense, I walk this circle thrice this time for the protection of the Lord and the Lady are mine. Okay, we are going to go ahead and call the quarters in. For those of you who are new to this, we always start with the east because that's the beginning where the sun rises. So if you will go ahead and face the east, guardians of the east, element of air, we invite you to attend and protect our ritual tonight. Bring with you your gifts of communication and thought, so that as we go through this month of May, we can be calm and thoughtful. We bid you hail and welcome. And then you repeat hail and welcome. Okay, if you can face the south. Guardians of the South, element of fire, we invite you to attend and protect our ritual tonight. Bring with you your gifts of warmth and passion so that as we move through this month of May, we can embrace all of the new gifts that are being brought to us, and we can also show compassion for the times that are a little bit more difficult. We bid you hail and welcome. I do have to say that it's a whole lot easier lighting the candles inside than we have difficulties sometimes with the outside. So, moving to the west, Guardians of the West, element of water, we invite you to attend and protect our ritual tonight. Bring with you your gifts of compassion and intuition so that we may be kind to others and we can know the truth for ourselves. We bid you hail and welcome. And moving to the north. Hail, Guardians of the North, element of our earth. We invite you to attend and protect our ritual tonight. Bring with you your gifts of stability and abundance, so that as we go through this month of May, we have all that we need and are comfortable with what we have. We bid you hail and welcome. And facing your altar, or your phone, or computer, Mother Goddess of both moon and star, who rules all planets both near and far, who rules the earth and all within, who sets the time our lives begin, who brings us happiness and mirth, who gives us value and self-worth. With every loving touch she gives unto this plane on which we live, we ask you for your presence here and hold you in our hearts so dear. We bid you hail and welcome. Okay, everybody's here. So tonight's full moon is moving into Scorpio. This is the last super moon in 2020. The next one will be in April 2021. As we move through May, like people that are Scorpios, things are going to be getting a little intense. You might have already noticed that things are not what they were previously, you think. The full moon on the 7th is going to be a kickstart. It's going to kickstart the month of healing as these energies linger for the next few weeks. And we're all going to be offered the chance to find ourselves. I was talking to somebody today about options and silver linings. The changes that have gone on right now over the past month and a half, 2 months, have been very hard because a lot of our choices have been taken from us. But while some of our choices have been taken away from us, we still ultimately hold the choice of options. How are we going to react? Are we going to look for the silver lining? Are we going to concentrate on the bad? A lady came into the shop last month, and I've been thinking about her for quite some time. What she said to me was this: my sister told me to look for the silver lining. And what I realized is you, Lynn, are my silver lining, because I have always wanted to go to your moon rituals, but I'm very uncomfortable with strangers, and so I couldn't come because there would be too many strangers around. But because you cannot go out of your house now, you're doing this on Facebook Live, and you're allowing me to join you in worshiping the moon. I've had other people tell me I couldn't go to the moons because my health didn't allow it. We've been having about 400 people watch the moons since we started this. And what a silver lining that is. It was hard for me to start these lives. I'm doing better, I think. I certainly am feeling more comfortable doing them. Hopefully that's what projects is more comfort. And what we are doing is building community by doing these kind of things. So we get to make up our mind. How are we going to do this? Are we going to look for the lessons? Are we going to look for the silver lining? Or are we going to be a little bit more tied up in the negative? Now, that being said, that doesn't mean that I don't have negative days when I wake up and I just want to pull the blankets over my head, because I do. And I suspect everybody that is hearing me right now does. And we wouldn't be human if we didn't. But we can visit that place. We don't need to live there. Because when you live there, you become very unhappy. The things that you're going to be feeling between now and well into the coming weeks need to be the things that you do not ignore. Right now, the time is for you to grow before moving forward. And that's a little bit uncomfortable. Allow yourself to be truly activated and keep your ego at bay so that you can really figure out where and who you need to be. How we come out of this shelter at home is not going to be how we went in. Changes like this beget more changes and all the way down the line. The full moon opposite Mercury makes understanding and communication of your feelings a major theme of this moon phase. Inner conflict between your thoughts and your feelings may occur, resulting in confusion, polarized thinking, or anxiety. Tribalism, nationalism, and other prejudices are possible. We've kind of seen that in some of the news that we've had. Misunderstanding and arguments are possible, but the harmonious aspect to Neptune, also in the night sky, reduces these risks. This is a good full moon for spending quiet time in reflection or talking to a close friend about your inner feelings, which you sense are holding you back. The full moon with Neptune heightens your emotions, imagination, and creativity. It's a good time to start new projects. Increased intuition and psychic awareness help you understand your feelings. This reduces anxiety and makes misunderstanding less likely. And if disagreements do occur, this harmonious, compassionate, and spiritual influence encourages compromise, cooperation, and forgiveness. Relationships formed during this moon phase may have a soulmate feel to them. Friends may come to you for comforting or a shoulder to cry on. Your caring, sympathetic side is enhanced, so this is a good full moon to be of service to your loved ones and also the wider community. You will still be extremely sensitive to all vibrational energy from other people and the environment, but you can trust your gut feelings. And keep up the walls so you're not totally overwhelmed. And walls may not be a good choice. Keep up the bubble so that you can see what's going on, but you can trust your inner gut feelings. This aspect gives accurate intuition and perceptive skills, and very often psychic abilities. You may receive spiritual information through dreams, meditation, your spirit guide, or through chance encounters. Yesterday, 3 different people came in and talked to me about options. which started me thinking. When I hear the same thing multiple times in a day, it is, okay, what am I supposed to do with this message? Listen to the messages that you're getting. I know all of this might sound like a lot, but it's going to amount to something much larger once all is said and done. Keep yourself grounded. Get out and work in the garden if you can, and allow these energies to work for you. The energy might be the universe might be a bit confusing, but it always has your best interests at heart. And if you believe that, it will absolutely come true. So, have your release. And put in your offering as well. And repeat after me. I release all that no longer serves me or my dreams. I open to all that supports my growth and expansion. I embrace the doorways opening to transform my life. Miracles flow to me in every breath. Abundant Mother, moon so bright, hear our pleas upon this night. Your fertile power lend this spell, make it potent, strong, and well. Moon of finest silver wane, take away bad luck and pain. As you fade into the night, bring new hope back into light. This is what we ask of thee, as we will, so mote it be. It's gone. Take a deep breath and know that you've made a step into the future that's going to be a little bit brighter. We're going to go ahead and release the circle. So we're going to start with the goddess. And I'm going to find my glasses and put them back on so that I can see. Okay. Mother Goddess of both moon and star, who rules all planets near and far, who rules the earth and all within, who sets the time our life begins, who brings us happiness and mirth, who gives us value and self-worth. With every loving touch she gives unto this plane on which we live. We thank you for your presence here and hold you in our hearts so dear. We bid you hail and farewell. Okay, and facing the east. Guardians of the East, element of air, thank you for attending and protecting our circle tonight. Please leave with us your gifts of communication and thought so that we can exercise those gifts through this moon cycle. We bid you hail and farewell. And facing the south, hail, guardians of the south, element of fire, we thank you for attending and protecting our circle tonight. Please leave with us your gifts of excitement and passion so that we may look forward to all new opportunities coming to us this moon cycle. We bid you hail and farewell. Facing the west, Hail, guardians of the West, element of water. We thank you for attending and protecting our ritual tonight. Please leave with us your gifts of compassion and intuition so that we might explore these opportunities safely. We bid you hail and farewell. And to the north. Hail, guardians of the north, element of earth. Thank you for attending and protecting our ritual tonight. Please leave with us your gifts of stability and abundance so that we may successfully manage this next month with everything that we need. We bid you hail and farewell. The circle is open, but never broken. May all beings and elementals attracted to this ritual be on their way, harming none. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again. Blessed be. Thank you for coming and joining me with this ritual. You allowing me to do this has made it much easier for me to keep up my spiritual practice and makes me feel very comfortable that we're in a good place and we're going to go moving forward. If you have any questions, please put them on the page here. And if you find that you need someone to talk to, I'm at the shop from noon until 5, Tuesday through Friday, Saturday, and I'm on Facebook nearly 24/7. Let me know if you need help. Thank you. Bye-bye.